Welcome to New Possibilities. I speak truth to power without fear. So you all know that I have done a series of videos about this film, Black Panther, and I've done a couple of videos about the film and its depiction of dark-skinned black women. Now, in one of the videos, someone left a very long comment about the film and its depiction of black women, and I want to take our time right now to respond to that comment. Now, this person basically said that the film promoted the stereotypical image of the black woman as being strong and independent and not needing a man. Also, this person complained about these women being depicted as being all about girl power. And this person complained about how the film does not promote black women, but instead promotes black dysfunction. Now, the person complained about the gender war, and they basically said that this film depicts black women as masculine. And then it also complained about how, the person actually complained about how black women want to act all masculine, but yet they want to be treated like ladies. And then this person concluded by talking about how other races of women are depicted as princesses, worthy of protection and attention. Now, I don't know if it was a man or a woman who left this comment, but I'm just going to respond to this comment. First of all, I don't think that this film promoted this stereotype of black women not needing a man, because this is a film that's about black patriarchy. There's a king that reigns on the throne. There's a succession of black kings. That's what this film is centered around. It's about the black man reigning on that black throne. So this is not a film that promoted this idea that black women don't need a man. And in this film, you have black women in relationships with black men. You had the king who was rekindling his relationship with his ex. You had the general who was in a relationship with one of the kings in this film. So this wasn't a situation where black women were, quote unquote, independent of the black man. So that's the first thing. The second thing is this. This film did depict black women as strong, and there's nothing wrong with black women being depicted as strong. Black women have been strong throughout our history. All we have to do is look at the examples of a Harriet Tubman, of a Sojourner Truth, of an Assata Shakur, of Shirley Chisholm, of a Fannie Lou Hamer. There's a long history of black women being strong. So there's nothing wrong with black women being strong. That's just the way our history has been, and there's nothing wrong with that. That's something that we should be proud of, that we should celebrate, the strength of our women and the strength of our men. That's nothing to be ashamed of. So that's one thing that has to be pointed out. Also another thing is this. This person said that this film promoted black dysfunction. This did not promote black dysfunction. This film was about black excellence. It was about black women being held up in a beautiful and strong light. And it was about a black king, and black family. At the center of this film, it was black family, about black identity, about black independence and black power and black culture. This film was not about black dysfunction. In any film, there's going to be conflict between the heroes and the villains. That's not so-called dysfunction. That's about conflict and conflict resolution. This film was about giving back to the black community. That's what this film was about. It was not about dysfunction. That is not the reason why you have black people coming out in droves to see this film. That's not the reason why you have black people excited about this film and talking about this film even today. This film was not a dysfunctional film. This was not some Boys in the Hood type film or one of these hood type movies depicting the black family as destroyed. In this film, you had a black queen, with a black king, a black family, a solid family structure. So I don't know what film this person was watching, but it definitely wasn't the Black Panther. I mean, this film can't be described as promoting black dysfunction. That's just nonsense. And then, another thing that I want to talk about is this whole idea of black, women, and, how other races of people depict their women as being helpless and needing somebody to protect them and to hold them up. That was the image years ago. But that's not the image that other women use as well. I mean, this person who left this comment, clearly they don't read comic books. They never read a comic book in their life, or they don't watch these Marvel films. Because if they did, if they watch Marvel or DC, they will see that there are plenty of women depicted as warriors, plenty of women who are not black depicted as strong, depicted as powerful, depicted as heroes and villains, fighting their own battles. I mean, if you look at that movie, that Thor movie, there was a white woman villain in that film who killed a whole army of people. I mean, if you look at Wonder Woman, a film about a strong woman, a superhero, where the lead character is a woman. If you look at Jessica Jones on Netflix, about a strong female hero. So when people come out here with these sayings and stuff like that that's not rooted in reality, I can't take them seriously. I mean, because you have many of examples of other groups of people depicting their women as strong, as warriors. I mean, look at Kill Bill, where you had this woman kill all these people, etc. I mean, the examples go on and on. So this person who left this comment, they simply don't know what they're talking about. And, this idea that women are helpless, it's just not in sync with the modern world. Again, women do all kinds of things today. Women are in every profession today. Women are soldiers. Again, women are police officers. Women take on many types of roles that call for strength, they call for courage, they call for intelligence. The day of the woman just sitting at home, cooking and cleaning and taking care of children, those days are over with. In this modern age, women do in fact have rights. And when you promote a society where women are full participants in the society, the entire society benefits. When only one half of the society is contributing to the development of the society, you have a society that's not strong. All we have to do is look at, societies that oppress their women. Look at a Saudi Arabia, for instance. And I could go on, but I won't. But you all get the point. So tell me what y'all think, man. And then, also I want to deal with this image of what women look like. This person was complaining about these women having short hair or being bald and all that kind of stuff. The thing that I have to say about that is, man, I think that too often a lot of us are so thoroughly brainwashed. We are so thoroughly mesmerized by white standards of beauty that we can't accept our own. We can't accept any image that doesn't fit the European model. A model where the women have very long hair and this and that, straight hair. And I think that that's part of the colonialization of the mind. And that's one of the great things about this film. It frees people mentally from colonialism, man. I mean, this is one of the rare times where you had a film depicting Africa in a positive light to such a degree that our people came out in droves wearing their African attire proudly and boldly. And if we look at, just African societies, we will see that there are African societies where the women shave their heads, shave their hair. And there's nothing wrong with that. There are different cultures all over the continent of Africa. Instead of clinging to these European standards of beauty, let's embrace the totality of African identity and stop clinging to these Western concepts. So that's all I have to say about this. Tell me what you all think. Please rate, comment, and subscribe. Peace.